Hello, Jordan and Randy. I'm James.
I'm Maria.
And this here is
Shiner Bach.
Shiner Bach, named after the beer in Texas. Anyway, we're sending you guys this video because we're interested in Freebie. Tell you a little bit about me and our boating experience. We've been doing jet boats for like 10 years now, and the cat wants to get down. We've been doing jet boats for like 10 years now. And the first one we bought was supposedly a lake-ready boat, and I ended up doing a full restoration on it. So as I'm talking, I'm going to go through the photos of it so you can see the restoration process. We took this boat down to bare fiberglass. Every nut and bolt and everything was touched, and ended up getting the LS motor out of a Tahoe in it, and it was fully fuel injected, computerized, whole 9 yards. And that boat was fun, huh?
Yes.
We went all over the place in that boat. Had it on a trailer, a lot of trips to Oklahoma, up in the mountains, renting cabins, and that boat was very reliable. And the next boat I got was called an Enforcer, and you should be seeing pictures of that one now. And that was a $400 piece of crap. And again, stripped it down to bare nothing. This had full new stringers, everything got replaced in it. New paint, got a Ford engine out of a Lincoln Continental, put that in it. And never did get it running, but everything was there. Never put it in the water, and I found the boat I currently have now. So we sold the Enforcer and put the Glastron for sale, and actually got what I was asking for it. And then I bought the boat that we have now, the Cheyenne Pickle Fort, and it's a drag boat, but it's like weekend warrior drags. We go to the outlaw boat races and stuff like that, and that boat's been fun too. Yeah. We travel all over the place, but she don't like how fast it is, huh?
No, it's too fast.
Way too fast. It'll do 0 to 100 in like 6 seconds. But anyway, we had a problem with it about a year and a half ago out on the lake doing 90. Something broke in the loader, and we got me and my buddy's daughter. She was driving it. We got tossed out of it, and the boat sank. So got the boat back. We recovered it, and it runs now. It's out in the driveway right now, and we're getting ready to put it up for sale. That leads us to what we're going to do in the future, and we're talking about sailing. I've always loved sailing. The first time we went to Honduras, Maria's from Honduras. Roatan is awesome,
yeah,
right?
Roatan.
She's from down there, and the first time I went there, I saw the Catamarans outside of Roatan, and like, man, that would be a hell of a life, wouldn't it? So, after the boat crash, I thought, you know, it might be time to slow it down. So I've been talking about sailing. She wasn't on board with sailing at all until 3 weeks ago, right?
Yes, we went to Galveston, Kima.
Went to Galveston, they had Mardi Gras, and we went to Kima to look at a catamaran, and it was an old Gemini, and the guy who owns the boat wasn't even there, he wasn't available, but the marina where it was at, there was just catamarans or something. One of the dealers was there, and they just got in some lagoons. They had a Lagoon 450s, an owner's version and a charter version, and that changed her mind.
Yes, that's changed my mind. I'm excited to go ride with you.
Excited to go on a catamaran. And I thought, okay, lagoons are cool, leopards are cool, and actually I watched your video on the Mavic 440 a couple weeks ago, like, that's a very interesting boat right there. So anyway, why do we want your boat? Because frankly, we don't know anything about sailing a boat. And my plan was, our youngest son graduates high school in May. Once he graduates, he'll get up out on his own, and we're going to give him time, not in a hurry to push him out the door. But in the meantime, this summer, we're going to sell the old Cheyenne drag boat that's in the backyard and get us a sailboat for our local lake and learn how to sail. And then probably this year, and then next year, we would put this house for sale because we have a couple $100,000 of equity in this house. Get some rental properties, do a couple flip houses, something like that, and then get a bay boat to have down in Galveston, you know, and get a little more proficient at sailing. And that was planning on being something like a Gemini, or, you know, one of the older, you know, $60,000 cats that needs work. But y'all's boat could change that plan. Our plan would be to possibly leave it in Florida, or maybe get it down to Galveston Bay at Kima, in one of the marinas there, and just learn to sail in the bay, in Galveston Bay. That's not a bad place. It's a few hours drive from here, and we'd have a couple years to do it, not in a hurry. And at the end of it, when we're done with it, we'd probably do the same thing as you. Put it on our YouTube channel, which we already have a YouTube channel. It's called SV Salacia. Salacia is the wife of Neptune, and wherever she goes, Neptune's not mad, and the seas should be calm. So that's the story behind that. So whenever we do get our final boat, which we plan on being a big cat, and we'll cruise the whole Caribbean, talk about world tours and all that. But that one will be named Salacia, and I will spend the money and go through the process to do it right. But for y'all's boat, if you look at the previous boats I've worked on, my Glasstron, the Enforcer, and the Cheyenne. The Cheyenne, when I got it, was a beautiful boat, but it had no engine. So all the powering I did myself in this room. I built the engine in this room that's in the Cheyenne. And what I really enjoy doing is finishing them out. Right? The Glasstron was mostly there when I got it, and I finished it out. The Enforcer was a basket case, and I finished it out. And then the Cheyenne was a really nice boat, but I finished it out, and it's been a great boat. Probably one of the fastest boats in the country that'll go to 100 miles an hour on pump gas. But that's a whole other story. We're done with the Cheyenne. Okay, now we know one of the conditions you have is that we don't change the name of the boat. So Freebie will stay the name of that boat as long as it's ours. And we may even have the people who get it after us have a requirement of them that they keep the name Freebie also. Because it may be someone who wants to do the same thing as we do, just a stepping stone to get to what's next. So the legacy of Freebie, who knows? Who knows how long it'll carry on? It'll definitely carry on through us, though. The Freebie. That's our pitch for being in consideration for y'all's boat. You guys have done a lot of work, and it's great what you've done. Just needs a little push over the top to finish it. And our plan would be to have it for a couple years, learn to sail, learning the lines, just like you guys learn the lines, and then probably, if we get the boat for free, I would have no problem putting some money into it, a little bit of money, get the batteries, get everything up to snuff, and maybe do the same thing on our YouTube channel that you're doing on your YouTube channel. Just pay it forward. Anyway, that's our pitch.
Okay, and he's an army guy, he's army retired guy, he know how to fix things, okay?
All right, thanks for taking the time to watch this. Hope to hear back from you.